Hey guys, it's MC Fixit here. We're going to be working on this Dyson D14, very similar to the D33 as well. And we're having an issue with it not sucking well, and I do believe it is this bottom HEPA filter. There's also one up top that needs cleaned out every 6 months. Here are the tools and the supplies that I used. I just used this really small flathead and this DC33 HEPA filter. This is a washable one. I know I have a DC14, and then you'll also need to have a sink so you can wash this out in a drying rack or someplace you can dry it afterwards. So I will show you how to do both of that. You can go ahead and remove it by pressing in that little tab that's yellow, and that will allow us to have access to the top and bottom filter. And so we'll go ahead and remove the top filter. This one's pretty easy. You just lift up right there, and that goes straight back. And this is a washable filter. You pull up on that little yellow piece there, and it does have all of the instructions right there for you, and also what not to do a little further to the right. So we'll go ahead and take that into the kitchen sink because we can go ahead and wash this filter. That's one of the nice things. It is a genuine Dyson component as well. You can see that there, wash every 6 months. And so I'll walk you through the steps on how to do that. And so I just use a little bit of lukewarm water. Go ahead and peel it out of that other container and go ahead and just kind of squish it together like it's a sponge, because that's kind of what it is. And just make sure you're getting all of the water getting through the whole thing, cleaning out that filter. And then I just kind of squeeze dry it a couple of times as I'm doing that to get any of the stuff out of there, the debris. And then you just kind of leave it on a drying rack just like that. And then you can also do this part of the filter as well. It is waterproof, and so just go ahead and let that sit. I let it sit for over 24 hours because I've got to go ahead and order the other, but make sure you're following all the instructions, and it's real easy to put back together once we're done here. So now we move on to the more difficult bottom filter. This has 3 different little prongs that we're going to have to pull up with a flathead screwdriver. You are going to want to have a very small flathead screwdriver. Be careful not to break these. You kind of got to get in each one of them and kind of pry to the side, and then get the center one and just keep going around. The side ones seem like they're the ones that are most likely to break, so take your time. And there is kind of a hinge on the back. That's why I can't just like lift it up and off. Right there's that hinge. Go ahead and pull that straight out. Go ahead and get this filter out. Look how black that is. That filter should be that gray color, white gray color, and it is almost totally black. It does say lifetime, does say Dyson, but these things do not last a lifetime. They are a filter. They will go bad eventually, and they do make replacement ones now, and the replacement ones are pretty nice. They are washable, so I'm going to go ahead and order one of those and put in the new one. So now you can go ahead and pull that one out. The new one did come in. It is that DC33 HEPA filter. There is the part number 921616-01. You do want to make sure it is actually a Dyson part. One thing about this is it will be just a smidgen bigger than the other one. When you put it down in, it is just ever so slightly bigger, but it will work, and you're going to put it down just like that. You're going to go ahead and take this cover, and this cover has to fit down and under, and you are going to just snap it into place, making sure all 3 of those tabs, 1, 2, 3, are in. Just push straight down. Then we'll go ahead and come over to the other filter and put it back in. So we have this filter as well, the one on top that you wash every 6 months. Go ahead and put that back in. Flip it upside down, and it should sit nice and flush with a little bit of pressure. And go ahead and put that in there. And then we'll go ahead and put this in and snap it into place. My little retaining clip here did break, but it's fine. That's been broken for a few years. And we'll go ahead and test this out to see if it did help out, giving you a little bit better suction. This thing was really gross. This thing should look this color all the way through. Again, this is about 10 or 15 years old. I know it says lifetime on there, but honestly, they don't last forever. And these are a non-washable. The new one that I did install is a washable one, so whenever I take out the filter up here, I will take out this one and wash it as well. about every 6 months just to keep my Dyson continuing to going for hopefully many, many more years. And here's a quick test. So that did a really great job of working again and really sucking up everything, because I think we replaced that filter and cleaned this one. So every 6 months, clean and clean. Hopefully this was helpful. Please go ahead and comment if you do have any questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've not subscribed yet, do that as well. Have a great day.